Welcome to YYC Business Speed Dating with Magic Mike. Book your free business video spotlight at YYCBusinessSpeedDating.com. Welcome to Season 1, Episode 10 with my guest, Jeff Lee from EvermarkFinancial.com. Hi, my name is Mike Duffy, author of Brand Sharks, Unstoppable Strategies for Business Leaders. I'm also producer of MupoEntertainment.com's technology show, Don't Get Hacked, Call Me for Help, and founder of Calgary's cybersecurity startup, DontGetHacked.ca. Welcome to YYC Business Speed Dating with Magic Mike. That's me. My guest today on Business Speed Dating is fellow Calgarian, Jeff Lee. Jeff, look at the camera and explain exactly what you do in your business.
Yeah, absolutely, Mike. Thanks for having me here. I'm a financial planner. And as simple as that answer is, I believe that financial planning is very different for each person. And it's an individual approach. It could be as simple as, hey, I have this money. I don't know how to invest it. How do I figure out the optimal portfolio? Or how do I protect my assets? I guess those would be the very simple cases. Where it gets more complex is trying to figure out longevity of a retirement plan. How do I make sure my money lasts as long as I'm going to live? And then if that's taken care of, where it gets really fun is how do I maximize my estate? And the reason why you want to do that is that's how you create your legacy. That's how you create the impact you want to, whether it's a beneficiary or like the next generation, or it could be a charity. And I help with all of that and bringing that all together. In between all that, it's dealing with people. It's handling people's relationship with money and how to coach them into good financial decision making.
Perfect. So who exactly is your ideal client type?
I love the complicated cases, and I find I can really help clients take a very, very complex situation and simplify it into small little decisions to create the best outcome. A lot of this time happens for typically retirement plans and estate plans, because that's where a lot of taxation comes from. It leverages my background. Most people start doing this planning probably around age 45 to 55. That's not a hard set number, but it's where people start thinking about it. If you want to go earlier or later, absolutely, I can help with that.
Okay. So what's your favorite part of your job?
It's dealing with people. I love people. I love getting into people's lives. I love understanding their situation, really truly understanding their emotions behind all the decisions they make. And it allows me to really have an impact and to be able to coach them into those great decisions, to coach them to help them achieve whatever their goal is, whether it's funding a property or having that large donation in their charity. The solution, it can be very different for each individual, but I love getting into people's lives and helping them along the way.
All right. Okay. That's good to know. And what's your service area?
Generally speaking, I work in Alberta. Okay. I do have some clients in BC. I'm hopefully looking to expand to Ontario. And yeah, simple as that.
So if, and any other province, you would just have to reapply for licenses or anything like that?
Yeah, to get access to any other province, it takes a bit of time, but it's just applying for the license in that area. Okay. A lot of things cross over, but the nuance, there are small little nuances, especially in the estate plans. Okay. Each province is a little bit different.
Okay, good to know. Okay. And how long have you been doing this for?
Yeah, it's been 10 plus years now. I always use that because every year it changes.
Every year it changes. Okay.
Yeah, 10 years in the finance world, 7 years at Canada Revenue Agency. Yeah. So I learned the ins and outs of tax there, and 5 years as a planner advisor.
Okay. So you've been in the game for a long time.
I have.
So
I might have a baby face, but I've been around. I've seen some things.
That's all people ask me, how long have you been around? I'm like, I've got gray hair. I deal with technology every single day. I can't blame it on being married anymore. It's technology, gray hair. So in your profession, how much of do you have any workflow that's still paperwork, or is it all electronic?
everything is pretty much electronic now. I think I spend like, if I map out my day, it's probably 60 to 70% on my computer. Doing something. I was going to originally say probably about 50%, but the problem is when I'm in front of a client, I'm still using my laptop to kind of even showcase concepts.
Exactly. Okay.
So,
and a lot of people have said, like, since like COVID, like anything that was a paper process is all electronic now. So I was like, okay, fair enough. Like my job's usually all electronic unless I need to map something out on a piece of paper to visualize a concept, right? So I was like, okay, I'll write this out. And
totally.
So since it's all electronic, do you run into technology issues from time to time?
All the time. It's funny you ask, and it's funny the timing of this. I just bought a new laptop, and I was dealing with some Outlook mail sync issues from my old laptop to my new one. So it was very troubling. It could have been probably solved way quicker, but there's always something going wrong with technology.
You gotta figure it out.
I did. It just took a lot longer.
I know, because we had, like, when we first met through somebody's networking group. Did you ever get your Wi-Fi issues figured out? Because your office is in Cochrane, right?
Yeah, there's a Cochrane office. We hardlined everything. Everyone is saying that it's because it's attached to a radio station, so there's quite a bit of Wi-Fi interference.
Okay. So I know we had shadowed it about it once, and it's like, I don't think I ever followed up with Jeff about his Wi-Fi issue, but sometimes it takes a while. You run into a couple issues. Like, okay, now I'm gonna have somebody come take a look at it.
That's when you get fed up with it.
Yeah, exactly. Once you're up, because the next question, I'm like, are you a do-it-yourselfer when it comes to your own technology?
Yeah, there's two parts. So on getting everything set up, kind of tying into our brokerage, we have contacts for basic. Get everything up and running.
Okay.
But when we're leveraging new technology, which I do a lot to make myself more efficient, that's going to be a lot of do it yourself. So whether it's finding new ways to communicate with clients or illustrating ideas to even just as simple as what kind of laptop or what type of processes we use, I'm leveraging a lot of different technologies, and it's basically self-founded.
So you're doing a lot of do it yourself.
Yeah.
It's not like you're calling somebody else who's giving you suggestions then.
Exactly.
Okay. Good to know. So that's the end of my questions for you. Is there anything you want my audience to know, anything further about your business you want the audience to know about you? In case you're looking for your services, because that's the whole reason we're doing this.
Yeah, absolutely. I think financial planning is very personal, and what you see in media sometimes portrays, whether it's investing, it might not always be correct. And it's not so much the strategy isn't correct. Is it correct for your situation? People's finances is not a one size fits all. It's very personal, and it has to be something that's tied to long term. I always tie every strategy, every whatever I'm doing to a purpose and working things backwards. It's like business. You always have a target goal, and then you work things backwards on how do we do that step by step incrementally. And that's one of the recommendations I tell everyone, whether it's your do-it-yourself investor to some of my largest clients.
Okay. And if they're looking for you, what's the best way to contact you? Website, email address, LinkedIn?
Yeah, they can reach out on all of those. Feel free to my phone number will be available. You can call me directly to have a consultation, or you can email, go through my website. All of it works, but ultimately, because it's such a personal decision, I'd love to meet up if I can. At the worst case, hey, we'll do a video chat or a phone call.
Okay, perfect. Well, thank you so much, Jeff, for being, guest on YYC Business Speed Dating with Magic Mike. It's great to learn more about your business, and I'm sure somebody watching this is going to definitely have questions about financial planning, because I know it comes up a lot and may not be the most popular topic. Nobody really wants to touch it, right? But it's like IT, you usually get that call when everything's destroyed or gone, or it's always my computer failed, or this, or this, or this, or this. I'm like, where is your backups? Thank you for watching Season 1, Episode 10 of Business Speed Dating with MagicMike.com. Today's guest was Jeff Lee from Evermark Financial.com. To promote your business or brand, book your Business Speed Dating interview with Magic Mike on our website, businessspeeddatingwithmagicmike.com.